I have my station set up here. We can look at chat to see if we're live. I will give the team a heads up that we're going here. All right, maybe I'm live. I'm staring into the abyss here. Sorry. I have to change my status. 1 second, please. I am streaming the work. I'm going to put a mushroom, and then I'm going to say streaming, and then I'm going to say pause notifications. Pause for everyone except VIPs, which means Megan is the only person who can message me. All right. Chat, I have you up. Chat, I have you up. Chat, I have you up. Okay, all right. I'm actually not supposed to start till 10, so we're just going to do 8 minutes of time wasting, and then we'll start. First, sound is on the little low side. Okay, 1 moment, please. We'll do an A/B test. I am going to click here. Okay, I have time wasting sounds great. You know what? Isn't that right? Okay, good morning, everyone. Have you seen the trailer yet? If not, let's watch it. I'm just gonna mute myself and hide myself. I have a very advanced setup here. Okay, here we go.
So you're who they sent down to help? We got invasives moving in, setting up whiz-bangs and zap-zaps. Do what Nokko used to do. And send them a message.
The deep mines will become the site of my newest residence. Corpus! We must purge this filthy fungus.
Word in the garden is that a few of Nokko's sproddlings got it in F's fungicide. Make sure the corpus never touch them. Trust me. You ain't careful? This place will turn you all sorts of funny. Safe and sound back in the Vallis wilderness. Just like Nokko would have done.
Update may or may not be available now. Oh my god, it's just gonna keep sending us through our YouTube channel. Okay, let's see what Pablo had to say about Oberon, maybe, actually, up next is Golden Dust Particles animation background for 1 hour. All right, chat, hope you're ready. Yeah, that's the stuff. Yeah, that's good. That is really good. That's really good. All right, enough playing around. It's time to talk about the augments. It would appear that depending on where you get your Warframe news from, the truth of the augments has not reached. This is a preview. This is a preview of the patch notes, including the Nokko Prex card. Who will find it? Where will it be? Is it hiding somewhere for you to find? Come on. Very, very exciting. As always, Eric Vetter leading the charge on our Prex series of items. Really, 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 really cute. What I wanted to show you here today, this is the patch notes will come, the augments. Okay, so ways for, I think you guys only knew about we did some mention in a dev stream, and then Pablo tweeted some, but there are 4 augments coming. We have a Lavos, Zaku, Cynex, and Gyre one, and maybe there, wait, what? With only Reb in the stream, there appears to be mushroom for extra hosts. What does that mean? I don't know. More Prex cards for older frames, please. We'll see. But Tenogen, so there's really quite a lot in here. We can take a look at these. So I'm not with New Look or Red Veil, so I won't be getting the Lavos one. I am... Okay. I don't know. You tell us, Drug. What does it mean? Where's my IT guy? What's the problem? Is there a problem? Is there a problem with the audio visual, or can I continue, please? Is there a problem with the audio visual, or may I continue? It's all good. Thank you, Rue. You can continue. You're just a little quiet. Okay, well, I can slightly improve that, but not a ton. Let me see. Well, maybe I can't. I started early, just briefly early, just to get things going. Yes, we do have a Stynex augment. It is going to be his Theros Strike augment. Increases critical damage by 100% on enemies you hit. Critical damage is doubled for spear guns, so it allows you, if you are a spear gun enjoyer, you can just kind of go all in. Latest volume levels are low. Advanced audio properties. Let me just turn this up a bit. Test. Test. You know what? We'll just go with that. Maybe that'll help. All right, these are the patch notes. This is a preview of the patch notes. We have lots of cute, cool, and fun things. And I'm going to hop over to gameplay fairly soon just to give you... Oh, this is a fun... Actually, I don't have Yareli Prime on my test account. Oh, I can't show you that. But yeah, there's like so basically we took the final frame of the Yareli Prime. Oh yeah, if you can put Yareli Prime in my test account, Rue, that'd be awesome. You will have the ability to like see your Yareli in the Prime trailer context. So if you liked the Yareli Prime trailer, you can see yours in that scene. So the scene only appears in the Captura inventory for Yareli Prime and will be given to you on account if you have it. It is your Yareli, and it's her pose, so you can have like your own little scene. So if I might need to relog real quick, but I'll do that in a sec. Nope, that's not what I want to do. This is what I want to do. All right, here is some other things coming in the update. So this is a test build preview. We'll sort of start with the beginning, and you can see here I am in the way. We have the Vallis Undermind. Nef Anyo's influence has expanded beyond the orb Vallis to its hidden depths. Explore the deep mines, a new subterranean tile set, and safeguard the ecosystem from corpus defilement. Here, you will see our how-to-play update. All things, I really am blocking it, but you know what? I'm just gonna have to tell you what you're missing. What you're missing? There's a new quest. I'm actually on the last stage of it right now, so I don't want to spoil it, but as you can see, I'm mid-quest on this account, so I don't actually want to, I don't want to do it lest I spoil things. There's some fun lore for players. It is very focused for new players because it's teaching you how to mod. But here is one of the new Tenogen items. So we have the Tenogen Undermind coming in this update. This is a new rifle that is earned in the teacher quest. And here we have the Varuna piece de la Resistance. I'm not spoiling too much. No, I'm not. This is Tenogen. Tenogen is not a spoiler. This is a absolutely fantastic Varuna skin coming in the Tenogen bundle. It has like the wolf helmet with the tusks. We have little, it's really, really a beautiful, beautiful piece. The physics on the ponytail, and then of course, everything about Varuna is absolutely godly. So we can play around with the colors a little bit. Super, super, super slick. Just fantastic. Really, really, really cool skin for Varuna. And then Dagoth also. Dagoth has a cosmetic coming as well in the Tenogen Undermind series. This is the Yavon skin and the Yavon helmet, which we will toss on here. Very, very cool. Like really, really good silhouette, really good profile here on. So new players can jump right in. They can jump right into the teacher quest. Yeah, once you've finished Vor's Prize, it's the next natural story quest for you. And it has cinematics, it has soundtrack, it has some really cool stuff. Yeah, really, really cool stuff for Dagoth here. And then we also have a citrine one. Look at that. Look at that. And let me see what else we have. I was just looking at these. Casually dunking a basketball into Dagoth's head. Okay, you mean a Lunaro orb, I believe. But the citrine one is exquisite. Exquisite. Very, very cool. And of course, like all of our Tenogen, you can mix and match. So if you have helmets... Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. So cool. Very, very exciting. Citrine enjoyers, cosmetics for everyone to enjoy, provided you buy them. So you can enjoy them if you buy them. Or you can just enjoy them right now. I guess this is sort of free. All right, what else do we have in this Tenogen round? I think that was the bulk of the skins, but I want to make sure I know I'm missing a few attachments. We showed them up on the dev stream. If you recall, Tenogen Undermind. Oh, there's also a Dagoth helmet, which I did not show. How foolish of me. Can I give you a 75% discount? No. That one was her default one, the Void Dax helmet. Oh my god, look at that. Very, very cool. Beautiful. Mix and match. That's actually peak. Holy. And then we have, so we did Varuna. Oh, there's Corvex. Oh, Corvex. And then there's the Gothica Syandana, which I'll toss on right now, which has the sort of lantern motif. This would actually look great with Oberon Deluxe, which we'll take a look at after. But then Corvex was my most played frame last year, according to my Warframe year in review, which, you know what? I buy it. Look at that! Damn! So this is Corvex alt helmet, Corvex default helmet, and now, oh shoot, okay, I have to do that. Yeah, I said Oberon Deluxe. The Feyark skin, I think that Syandana would look really cool with it. Damn. All right, I have to update my test build. One moment, please. I will go back to, you can read a bit there while I close and open my game. The update is not now. This is the dev build that I am playing on, so please be aware. What are some things we can look at? So the augments you looked at, the arc gun adapter is coming. Let's just take a look at that while I update my game. Or I guess we can watch the trailer again. That'll be fun. Oh my god, Gold Dust Particles is still playing. For 9 minutes we've been watching it. Enough is enough.
So you're who they sent down to help? We got invasives moving in, setting up whiz-bangs and zap-zaps. Do what Nokko used to do. And send them a message.
The deep mines will become the site of my newest residence. Corpus! We must purge this filthy fungus.
Word in the garden is that a few of Nokko's sproddlings got it in F's fungicide. Make sure the corpus never touch them. Trust me. You ain't careful? This place will turn you all sorts of funny. Safe and sound back in the Vallis wilderness. Just like Nokko would have done.
All right, I'm back in game. Let's take a look now. I have it ready to go. I wish I could be as caked up as those sprawlings. You know, mushrooms are a meat substitute, so don't be surprised that they're beefy. All right, we're back to it. I actually didn't save my inventory, but I actually am going to show you the Yareli Prime thingamajig. So here you have Yareli Prime. So let's just say I want her to look real cool. There is now a custom capture scene for her when you are in the Yareli Prime scene. Yareli and Merlina Prime scene. So this will take your customizations and kind of give you a scene. So if you want to capture your own little Yareli clip, she does a little scene for you. So this is like we've taken a piece of the Prime trailer and put it as a capture a scene so that you can enjoy like your own, you can make your own videos with it, whatever you want to do, your own little screenshot. It's just posed nicely so you can go ahead and have your Yareli Prime. So that is what that is. I'm not sure if we're gonna do it for every Warframe, but what we have is a really great library of Prime trailers, and there's little scenes from them because most of the Prime trailers, if not all, except for some exceptions, like are captured from in-game. We can export little pieces of them as cinematics for you to watch, but with your things. So I think the popularity of the Gauss Prime trailer pushed this into reality because of, imagine seeing your Gauss Prime doing the like. So we'll see. We'll see what we can do. This was an experiment that is now shipping. So we're shipping that little experiment to you. So there's little pieces and clips. Just actually don't expect anything, but expect us to just tinker. So I suppose that is the most confusing double negative you could have ever heard from me, but nonetheless you heard it. So don't expect anything. Okay, cool. Don't expect it, but expect it. Basically not a priority, but a nice to have. Thank you for speaking fluent translation of Digital Extremes employees. There's so much to talk about. Nokko is coming. If you have finished the new war, I will show you how you access the content. First, you go to Fortuna. Must have Orbiter Sprawdlings. I don't remember if we made those. I know we made an ephemera. I don't think there's Orbiter ones, though. I don't think so. Okay, so you go here, but I want to explain the Mushroom Field Guide. The Mushroom Field Guide. Danielle! What are you doing here? Oh my god, it's Nokko and Yareli! Who does this Neff fella think he is? So, the field guide. So as you are learning about the undermines, you're going to be coming across these various fungi. The muck bonnet, the thorn tooth, my personal favorite, the devil's cap. All of these do different things to you, and as you're playing, you have to find samples and you'll learn them and you'll learn about your field guide. Then, eventually, you'll be able to unlock all the things as you progress in this field guide. So Nightcap really wants you to show your commitment to the Vallis Undermind, and you'll just be going through finding mushrooms, getting yourself all the things. You can get them as, like titania flowers. Actually, you know what? That wasn't intended, but I guess in some regard, going and picking plants is very similar. This is just I would say this is much easier. So, but you can figure out what they do, and you can have a little exploration, a little fall foraging. If you love fall in so many ways like we do, you can go have a little adventure. Go find some plants. Did you see a primary blight? You did. Primary blight requires primary arcana adapter. You did. You saw things and stuff. This is a huge manifest for you to go through and pick and choose what you might want. Someone was asking about the build requirements. Here you have it. Nokko chassis, Nokko neuroptics, Nokko systems, Arbicep. I don't know if you can see that. I'm hiding it, but free primary frostbite. You have to spend your Fergalite for it, and you have to you have to do some things. It's not really a syndicate. I will say that there's no daily cap. It's set up a little bit more like the call progression where you do the things to earn progression. So if I'm not mistaken, the actual like back end of it is stolen. We steal our own systems. It's more call adjacent so that you can just go. Like there's no daily caps, nothing like that. You're just going. You're finding mushrooms and you're going. So it's like a side shop, but we wanted to make sure that you were playing the update as opposed to, you know, just going in and not feeling the sense of progression. So can I, as a new player, can I quote easily acquire it? I don't know what you mean by easily in air quotes, but maybe. No cap is wonderful. What about night cap though? Am I right? You can't have no cap. You need a night cap. All right. It's a no cap night cap. So this will be so you'll be doing your bounties and you'll be eventually getting your Steel Path one. No cap on God, FR, FR, Flynn, FR. Okay, so you can farm all the tables, do all the stuff, and much like reality, this elevator doesn't only go up, it goes down. Down we go.
Legs, guns, and ranks need to be pulled all the same.
Oh, down we go. Oh.
My palace of prosperity will be an impenetrable fortress where no Normer, Grenier, or even Corpus Usurper will dare to enter.
Too bad for him. You're already inside.
All right, I won't spoil too much here, but you can see that you will be going out into the great undermind of Fortuna. Not even the Narmer. The update has not dropped yet. You are still about 45 minutes away if I had to guess. It's like the Night Court, but starring mushrooms, I guess. Narmer mentioned poggers. Reb getting to have fun without us. I'm having fun with you, as you can see. Let's take a look at other things in the update. We have a new weapon, like I showed you. I mean, it is an early game weapon, so don't expect... Well, you know what? Take it on Steel Path. Make it work. I believe in you. Isn't that the same VA stripper? No, it is someone new. That's a new cast member joining the team. It goes live today. The Oberon rework as well. So let's take a look at Oberon. And someone was doubting that that new Syandana, but like I said, I really think that it will look cool. Like I think it really goes with the Feyark skin with his deluxe. Like I think that really is a good fit. So yeah. It's a cool look. It's a cool look. Oberon rework has come in this update. You will be playing Yareli Prime. Okay. The Gothica Syandana. Oberon's got a lot of fashion. Very, very good helmets. Very, very good skins. Very, very cool stuff. How does that Syandana look with the Titania Empress skin? Well, I'm glad you asked, because I'm going to show you how it looks with the Titania Empress skin. That is what I'm going to do. Gothica. Oberon. There you go. Oh, I guess I need to take off the auxiliary. There we go. Looks pretty great. Will Oberon and Titania ever get an emote like Nokko Yareli? The Nokko Yareli thing is very new, very cute. We'll see. You know, we'll see. We're tinkering as always. And actually, I should show you Nokko. What is happening here? They need to hold hands. Okay. I understand. All right. Here we have it. Nokko. This is the Agile set. This has a Yareli component. So here is Nokko. This is his Syandana that looks a little bit like an adventurer's backpack with like the little scroll on top, you know, a long journey with Nokko. And he is using the Sprodling Ephemera right now. He has an alt helmet that is very Canadian. And there were some tweaks on his kit since you saw him on the dev stream. What those tweaks are for me to know and for you to find out. But let's get a look that we like here. he is very, very cool, very cute. I don't know if I have him. Yeah, he's unranked here, so we can... How would you find out you would play? The alt helmet looks amazing. Yeah, it's really, really cool. The team did a great job. This was with Sumo, and yeah, just lots of fast and fun ideas with this guy. I like the backpack. The backpack is really, really charming. So credit to Sumo on that one. Do his dance again. The lighting looks different. So we did do a little bit of a lighting update so that you could get a little bit more contrast with, I believe Steve learned a new term from our lighting artists. Is it the row dart? I forget what it is. There's a very specific composition that Steve really likes, but he never had a name for it. And I think it was called the row dart. Let me see if that is correct. It might not be road art. It had a different name, but it was very French sounding. Oh, geez, what was it? I'm getting it just so you have... Okay, Steve liked the one called the... Rembrandt. Rembrandt, not road art. Rembrandt. So you will see a surge of Rembrandt lighting choices in Warframe. I need to close my Slack because I'm getting distracted because people are talking to me. I need to focus on chat here. Look at the little guys. They're just little guys. Yeah, you know what? And you can put them on. You can turn them off. It's at your discretion. If you don't want the Spradling ephemera, sure. Don't have it. If you do want it, you can. Very tasteful. French. You insult the Dutch. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I would never insult the Dutch. The Dutch culturally are like a bucket of cultural enigma that I am so obsessed with. Love the Dutch. The face is on his knees. I don't know, but maybe we'll deal with that. Oh, so cute. He has a heavy weapon. We will swap this out to there's his heavy weapon gun. I think Pablo tweeted a video of it, but I actually never fired it on a stream. And I think that really upset some people. So we're just going to do an Arbusep run now, just so that people can feel the joy. I'm just auto equipping. And yes, now you can put one primary and one secondary arcane on your heavy guns if you have them in the heavy slot. So depending on which ones you want, I guess, just for now, I don't know if I'll be getting headshots with this, but I don't know, we'll have to see. I need to do some arcane farming, as you can see. But time to farm the 1999 calendar. All right, let's see what we can do. I'm going to fire it just so folks really get a sense of that, what actually happens. So there is a series of attacks, as you can see. I think this is the first time we have a stat block for a weapon that has per magazine. I guess, I don't know, like how to phrase this. Per bullet stats? Holy stats. Pablo, what are you doing? I know, it's crazy. Per bullet. Okay, anyway, the point being, the Arm Spinoza. Yes, right, which is a Deimos weapon that you can swarm missiles. Okay. Let's just go have fun. Let's go shoot things. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? All right, let's just go. Let's just go shoot something. I'm going to go to just low level stuff and shoot stuff. Is the operator rework is not here. It is not coming with this update. It's like the deconstructor. Evil Barrow is coming this week as well. So Friday you can look forward to Evil Barrow. What is that FOV, Reb? What the hell is the problem? I was getting real close to take a screenshot of the lighting. That's where we'll go. I was doing a screenshot for the lighting changes in the Grenier asteroid tile set. So it's really close for that reason. But now we will now we'll go party. Now we will go party. I believe the one I was taking the before and after. Yes, this tile set, which to me is like so quintessentially early Warframe. Quintessentially a time and place when this tile set, I don't even know how to describe the relationship a lot of us have. But we're going to shoot this gun in a tile set that has been relit.
Our Our position has been compromised.
Here we go.
Defend the coast.
Mood, atmosphere.
All right, biologic attacks. Be ready.
All right. Look at the mood and the atmosphere. Look at that. If you compare it to the live build right now, you will be in disbelief. We did a AB screenshot on the last dev stream, so we did show you, but the FOV, this is why, like, obviously the FOV is great when it's far away so you can see, but I find that to show off lighting, when you get the camera in a more intimate spot, you can kind of see the way it bounces off the character a bit more. So that's the type of thing Steve would do. All right, let's shoot some things with our arc gun. We have 36 shots here. Let's hope none of them miss. Was that a new hairstyle? I hope he didn't accidentally ship an operator hairstyle. I don't think so. Oh my god. I mean, level 6 enemies, am I right? Holy. So, if you like math, 36 is 6 times 6, which means every shot you're shooting 6, and that's how the stats work when you were looking at the stat block. Are they homing? You tell me, chat. Okay, let's see. Let's see to what range they're homing. Okay, so that's... No. There you go. Reasonable effort required. I would say like 1 meter off the reticle. Casual 5 bullets per volley. Thank you, arms, weapons. And what happens if the magazine is larger? I actually don't know if you can... I don't remember if you can mod arc guns for magazine. I think you can do for ammo in general, but can you do it for magazine? I mean, shows you what I recall about arc gun modding. I don't... Can you do magazine? I thought you could just do... Riven. All right. Magazine extension, 10% magazine capacity. Okay, let's get polar magazine. Oddly enough, has nothing to do with making your magazine bigger. Okay, let's just get these off. There you go. What happens here? Chat, you'll have to find out. Oh, someone wanted to see something about what his helmet ability was. All right. Forgive my Sting Master. It is his Bright Bonnet. So it's altered, reduced strength buff, and energy restoration. Release a rejuvenating mushroom that emits a radial pulse, giving Nokko and his allies energy, and applying a buff to ability strength that lasts a short time. So every Warframe will be able to throw down a Bright Bonnet at an altered efficiency, obviously. So there you go. That is what you will get if you helmet your Nokko. Why reduced? Because I think we wouldn't want to release it really, really, really strong and then nerf it and make everyone sad. So this will be what you get for subsuming Nokko. Who do we have today? Ooh. That is kind of good, yeah. I think Nokko is not a man, but instead a grandma because of his bonnet. He's a cute little guy. He's not a grandma. Helminth loves him. Honestly, it would make sense if the Helminth liked mushrooms. Is it a please up the magazine? These arch gun need bigger mags. You know what? I'll have to ask Steve. He's the CEO of Arc Guns. There's only so much we can do. There's only so much we can do. How to get the arcanes for arch guns. So the arcane adapter is actually over at our good new friend Nightcap. So if you, well, or the market cap, I guess. Maybe we should make the market a character. So there's Nightcap who will sell you it, and then Market Cap who will also sell you it. Arch gun, oh, I'm blocking it. It's right here. You can get these, or you can get some from our good friend Nightcap. What comes in Lavos Deluxe? Let's take a look. Lavos. First of all, absolutely beautiful. Snakes on the ground. We have the bundle, Master the Art of Transmutation with this collection of skins and items for Lavos Chimera. Pretty cool. Let's go take a look. I think the Fumolo Signa is really, really neat. It gives a level of like cyber tech, which I think is quite cool. All right, Lavos. Do your worst. I have a lot of Lavos. I love Lavos. Do I have Lavos Prime yet on live? I do not. Oh, does he have a backpack? He does. We can give him his special snakes. And here it is, the Fumolo. All right, let us begin Operation Customize. Very cool, very fluid. This is a, someone said it looked like a Necron, and I thought that was very funny. Oh, but then there's also Wukong, of course, who is receiving a very, very regal skin in this here update. Also comes with a bundle. Damn. So this bundle has a booster. It's got some glyphs. It has our first skin for the dual Nokko, which feels pretty cool as well. Yeah, so this is pretty fire. Like pretty, the tail, I don't know why the tail makes me so happy, but it is like so furry and long. It just looks very, 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 very cozy. Look at that. And then we can throw on the sun and moon, which you would have earned in Duviri. And then you can customize with a skin. Oh yeah, and he has this crazy long, the crazy long ribbons, which were accidentally a little too small. But they look very, very cool when in motion. So these Sugatras, probably like the Sugatra class of cosmetics is often like if you know you like it, you like it. But the ribbons, they really are a game changer for flow, because now you can enjoy having some cool long ribbons. It does look very clean. What are the new augments? They are Lavos, Styanax, Zaku, and Gyre. It's beautiful but impossible to top up my account in my country. I wish I could help you there. Glaive Prime with ribbons? Oh, I didn't even think of that. Let's give the Glaive Prime the ribbons, see what happens. Can you imagine? Oh yeah, there you go. This is the type of innovation that we like to see here. Look at that. Is that gonna look insane when you throw it? It just might. Look at that. That is crazy. That is sick. Oh my god. Okay, now let's go throw it in Captura real slow. Oh god, that's gonna go. I don't know what's gonna happen. This is a very exciting science experiment. Let's go to Dog Days, of course. All right. Okay. Like pretty standard, It's got danglies. Like, yeah, obviously that's super hype to see that. Look at those ribbons! My god. Oh dear. Do not tell our cloth programmer. What happens when it gets thrown? Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm seeing some... Okay. That's just the FX streak. Look at that! That is actually pretty tight. I did... you know what? Dear cloth programmer, cloth physics programmer, you have done it. You've done the unthinkable. There you go. Is the Vallis Undermind good because it has damage attenuation rework, it has an Oberon rework, or is it good because it has cloth dangles in a way we've never seen? I don't know. Holy shit, the ribbons are sick. We are like cats. We are like, we could work so hard on new content and make make a whole underground. And you know what we're looking at? Ribbons like a cat. The wall run is not shipping in this update. Okay, one thing we have to myth bust is, did operators get a new hairstyle? They did not. So this is just an old timer hairstyle. Ribbons, its beak. Low attention span, look at jiggles. All right, what else do we got? The ribbon spaghetti. Good morning, Rebel. The operator receive a full face sculpt. There will be texture. It's a new sculpt. Everything that's coming much, not in this update though. Much anticipated the old piece. So there's nothing to show about that. Will damage attenuation changes seen in patch notes? Yep. We can look at them if we want to balance our flavor, such as long ribbons, with fact, which is damage attenuation. We can switch over to that. So just give me one moment to pull up the appropriate window. All right, damage attenuation. Damage attenuation changes. I'm going to read it to you like this is a university lecture. Please tell me Xbox One can still play this game without dropping to 10 FPS. You tell me. I have not played on Xbox One in a while. We absolutely support our generations of consoles. Performance-wise, I don't know how it's doing lately, but someone could tell me. I think there were some optimizations that went in. I can actually confirm in the patch notes, but okay. Damage attenuation is one of the tools we use to normalize the difficulty of boss-type enemies between groups of players, and its implementation has been a hot topic in the community for a while now. While meant to balance out high-powered builds, attenuation could sometimes lead to paltry damage numbers. Great to make an enemy hard to kill, but not necessarily fun for the player. With community feedback in mind, we have some sweeping changes planned, which we have outlined below. The core of our goal is to address outlier cases of bosses having a very long time to kill, TTK in short, as a result of damage attenuation, making player builds feel impactful against damage attenuated foes, and standardizing how damage attenuation applies. A few key terms to familiarize yourself with as we move forward. Damage attenuation, damage reduction, max damage per second, max damage per instance, and time to kill. So this will be your mathematics segment of your high school math application. So we have a standardized formula for enemies, and then there are various ways in which we expect and hope that you can tell us if things have gone too far in either direction. I believe in Pablo's video, he specifically does a call to action that's like, hey, tell us if things are too easy or hard. And if things are off balance, because while we do endeavor to check everything and apply a reasonable sensibility check to if something feels good, ultimately feedback will be pretty important to this. So say for instance, you're going and you're fighting, I don't even know from this list, a Void Angel. Like, tell us how it feels, and let us know. Reb, we get the new mod quest this update. We do. If you want to play the mod quest, you will. I'm going to fail math again. I'm too stupid for this. You know what? It's fine. The teacher quest is launching. This is a cinematic quest. It's pretty quick, but it's pretty educational. Just imagine the quest that we make for damage attenuation. Won't that be fun? Think about it. You'll have to solve attenuation curves on effective hit points. Think about that quest. That'll be next. It's not next. What is the UI theme you are using? I think I'm just using, let's see, Grenier something. I'm using, Grenier colors, Stalker background, Vitruvian sounds. This is my palette. What's the green and gold UI? It's Grenier. I like it. It's my fave. But that looks pretty cool too. You can tell a lot about a person by what theme they use. I like the Grenier one. There are UI themes. Wait until you see the UI theme quest. Fortuna, baby. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think the one we use as default. Whoa. Oh, let's use that one. Reb, can we get Warframe transmogs? What? I genuinely didn't know about UI themes. Well, here you go. Zephyr Harrier actually goes hard. So let's switch to that. Transmogs would be cool. In Warframe. How would that work? I know in Soulframe they're doing it. And let me tell you, the lecture I gave Steve on how glamour prisms work was very fun. Never before has that man asked me so many questions about Final Fantasy XIV online. All right. So I don't understand how they would, would you want your Excalibur to look like Wukong? Is that what you're saying? Like, what would Transmog even do? Okay, so wow, I love this Wukong skin. Boy, I wish I could play Ivara and look like this. Is that what you want? Because that's never going to happen. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. to say never, but it'll never happen. The characters are what are so special. So sorry, but that's how Soulframe's gonna outframe us. They're gonna let you transmog. Okay, Nokko. I don't have him max rank, but we're just gonna play with him. Our first and only ability at rank 1 is Stink Brain. Throws a mushroom that sheds poisonous spores, inflicting viral damage and status effect upon nearby enemies while lulling them to sleep. So what you'll notice from the dev stream is the sleep effect was on his reroute, but it has moved to his Stink Brain. So this is now damage, status, and lulls enemies to sleep. So the one has taken on the properties of a sleep CC, and that is something we can go toss around. Let's see what we can do. All right. Where will we go? We can't do the final test because that'll spoil the quest. Oh, the relight. Yeah, I'm unmodded and I'm unranked, so let's just go to any relit asteroid will do. That's a sabotage. So there we go. We'll do a little survival. I do have Evil Barrow. Why do I look so... Listen, it's a work from home day. What is his passive again? It is the reroute immortality vibe, where if you are killed, you turn into a sprawling to resurrect yourself at one of your mushrooms. Actually, I'll die to show you how that works. Although this could be a little tricky to die if the one is too powerful.
They have just shut down all systems.
Can you have 100 platinum? No. Okay. I'll put a mushroom there, and then I'll die. Oh, right. Arc traps. Who was here for the great arc trap scandal of like 2000? There. Okay. So this is his passive. And then as long as you have a mushroom, you can come back to life. So let's see that again for good measure. You get killed.
Look for personal life support modules dropped by fallen enemies.
And then you turn into a little baby mushroom. And then you have to make it back to one of his mushrooms. And then you're reborn. Fun fact about it is one of the original sort of text block presentations for flavor with him was that he was very sleepy. Obviously, there's a limit on how often you can do that. Maybe it's because my mushroom died. I don't know. My shroom died. There you have it. Yeah, it only works if you have shrooms active.
Prepare for life support.
Die, Nokko, die. Die, Nokko, die. Hold E to cancel. I might just die if I do that. Yeah, okay. Okay. Tips in the revive screen is new as well. Okay, let's play. Let us play.
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Let us play. Let us rank up his mushrooms. I now have my second ability, which is the Bright Bonnet. This is the energy and strength one. So 2 mushrooms, and you can jump on them. Like any good mushroom-based gameplay, you can jump on them. Whee! Are those guided missiles? They are! Some skill required, but not mandatory. Can you jump on the helmet version? Honestly, probably. Yeah, I would imagine. Or how homing are they? Let's see. How does multi-shot work with an arc gun? Like normal?
Ready for a capsule.
Remember when the mute? Oh, no, am I going to say it? Keyboard clicking. Oh, sorry. Hey, Reb. What's up? Oh, hello. Oh, from Korea. Hi. One day I'll come to Korea and it will be the best day of my life. They're sleeping. Thanks, buddy.
30 seconds
Boom.
left.
The update is not live. This is the dev build.
Capsule is now available.
had no mushrooms up. Hi from Thailand! Oh my gosh. My Hong Thai. Alright. Is Nokko's sleep viable in conservation on the open worlds? Considering his lore, it ought to be. Hello from the next town over from London, Ontario. That's where I am. Right, what are you most excited about for Warframe's future? I can't say. I can't say. Hello from Poland! Okay, alright. I'm gonna categorize Warframes based on where I think they'd be from in the world. I would say the most Polish Warframe we have, I don't know. I know the most French, though, one, for sure. For sure. I don't know who would be Polish. We know Kalervo would be Finnish. Kome would be Japanese. That's tough. I could see Gauss being Polish. Yeah. That's very Polish to me. Hildren Canadian. I actually think Nokko. I don't know. Daggeth? I don't think she'd be Polish. Gauss is German. Maybe in real life, but in my world. New primary gun. Yes, there is the Thornback, which is brand new. Brand new. A sturdy burst rifle of considerable age and unknown origin, collected by Teshin during his many years. You know what? You could call me sturdy of considerable age, but here we are. That's the Thornback. You could just call it the Thornbeck. That's what I would say. That's how I would describe it. Nokko is absolutely Quebecois. Miss Rebecca Ford, you said 3 times you're going to show the new augments. I couldn't imagine watching this stream and expecting me to remember what I said a minute ago. All right, augments. Yes. Will I remember where they are offhand? I think the Styanax one was here. Nope. Was the Zaku one here? Nope. The Gyre? Yep. Okay, so we finally have... Do we actually finally have one for all of her abilities? I think we do. There you have it. So the Gyre one is here, and it is... Hold on. Which one? I've only bought one Gyre augment, as you can see. So the reverse rotor swell. Rotor swell augment. 35% of damage received is redirected towards the instigator as electricity damage. There you have it. Gyre is Serbian? Sure. Why not? That is coming there. So we're going to then switch to... I know for sure I don't have the Loka batch, which I think is Lavos. Yeah. So this would be the lingering trans... No, that's not it. Yeah, it is. Probe augment. Probe returns to Lavos after reaching max range and remains nearby for 15 seconds. So this is a way for you to use the transmutation a little more in control. Grendel would be American? No. Hola, buenos dias. Oh, buenos dias. Who's British? Excalibur, obviously. Listen, you want augment review or do you want... why can't I remember where Styanax is? I'm looking at it with my eyeballs. New Loka and Arbiters. Wait a minute. Did I spell it wrong last time? Theros Lethality. Theros Strike, the critical one. We already went over this. And then Zaku is the last one, which is going to be in Suda and elsewhere. Zaku.
I hope these interest you.
Zaku. All right. The Vast Untime creates a rift that connects to enemies suffering from Void status effect within 15 meters, doubling debuffs by the Vast Untime and maintaining Void status. There you have it. Arthur and Excalibur. There you have. House Spanish Trinity, I guess. Can we make a blob Warframe like Viscus? Viscus is so cute. I do love Viscus. 13 minutes till red text? Probably. Protea would be South African? Definitely, because the Protea flower is from South Africa. Has the voice cast for the Devil's Triad been revealed yet? It we'll be more formal about it next dev stream, I think. Mesa would definitely be American. I like to think that... wasn't Zaku's Augment the old one? I think that one was already in game. Nope. That's the new one. That's the new one. The name would be Goop. No. Iflin? Nope. you're not getting away with it. Okay, what else, chat? What else should we look at in the patch notes? What else is there to see? Okay, Tenogen, new quest, new skins, new glyphs, community art pack. What else do we have? Damage attenuation changes, Oberon rework. Oh yeah, you get a cool little crown when you're in your. Oh yeah, here you go. Here's the AB. And this is why my FOV. I was actually, this FOV is kind of far out for what I was saying I did for. Anyway, screen shake and recoil changes, nullifier bubble interaction changes, quality of life changes in general. What is there's sort of a lot to pick from here. Oh yeah, drifters can use Signas now, which is pretty cool. Oh, you know what? We can use the new Lavos one to make my drifter look like a matrix. Let's see. Drifters can use Signas. Where's the new one? Oh, cool. There you go. The new Signa. Very cool for a drifter. The patch notes are not out yet. They'll be out in about 15 minutes. Free Oberon does start today, so you can look forward to that. If you want to play the Oberon rework, you don't have Oberon farmed or Oberon Prime, you will log in, get a free Oberon, tell your friends. Everyone gets a free Oberon for a week. Signas seem a bit big. They are a little big. Please remove the Angel Headshot Challenge from the Incarnants. I don't think we're looking at that right now. I'm sorry, but we can. Free slot. There you go. Can we get a ponytail Signa? Best ponytail in the game belongs to none other than Ash Prime. Look at that. But the secret best ponytail is in the Tenogen skin. Damn. What a guy. What a guy. Probably the coolest looking guy. He's aura farming for sure. Any updates on Vauban's heirloom? Not really. We'll show you it in game eventually. In progress. Majin Buu looking guy. Yeah, I guess. The coolest guy there ever was. Is it possible? Nova heirloom 1. Oh wow, what are those wings? These are from the Grendel Prime Access pack. They're like the Oni. I think they're an ephemera actually. Yeah, the Oni Prime ephemera. I really liked them and I thought they looked cool on Ash. Will Hildren get a Gemini skin? Everyone's asking all these questions. Jeez, let's see what else we can talk about for the update. Is there plans for Steel Path Railjack? Like, it's talked about more than you'd think, but it has some dependencies that we're not really ready to talk about publicly yet. Is Wisp Italian? No, Wisp is French, I guess. What do you mean it's not only one Prime Access ephemera? No, I'm saying it came with the Grendel Prime Access. That's where it came from. Steel Path Arbitrations? Honestly, maybe. Limbo is Italian? Sure. Oh yeah, we talked about that, Travis. The Red Text cult is here. Is Stalker... Oh man, you guys are asking questions too fast. If Ember ever gets a Gemini skin, make her a buff, tan tomboy. I like him. All right, what else we got? Any questions about the update? It launches in probably about 10 minutes. What is the point of Banish Helminth? To banish things. That's the point. We need more tomboys. Okay. I heard. Any red texts yet? No. Any dojo decorations in this update? Actually, a shit ton. This is the Great Planting. If you wanted plants, you will have plants in this update because I actually don't think I'm in a clan on this test, so I can't show you. But there are so many plants. It's kind of crazy. Actually, I guess I should make a dojo really quick to show you, or does the patch notes? We'll do patch notes. Plant. Dojo. Decor. Where are the plants? There we go. Okay, so we have plants. These are plants from Nightcap, but the dojo should have a whole bunch as well. Added new plant and resource decorations to various vendors. And then there's a whole bunch in the dojo as well. So maybe they're dojo plant? Are they not in the patch notes? Community team, where might they be? But there are a lot of plants. I guess I will make a clan real quick. I have time. Communication, clan. Form a clan, name of clan, plant man. Okay, enter dojo. The plants are spoilers? No, they're not. Okay, so we will decorate. I think it's going to be in the, is it like a new wildlife? Natural. Yeah, so there's like a natural section now. I don't know, so these might all be new or most of them are new. So the natural section, no, they're not all new. They're definitely not all new. You can't see, you can't see, you can't see, you can't see, you can't see. Now you can see, now you can see, now you can see. Okay, so there is now a very robust selection. You can see now. We see your browser. So the dojo natural section is just crisp with trees and plants. So from all levels of the game, be it Duviri, be it the Plains of Eidolon, ferns, ice. Well, the ice glaciers and stuff are already there, I'm pretty sure. But the amount of plants are pretty significant. Do you see, chat? Do we see? Do we see all the plants? Okay. So, for instance, it might be nice to do a little, I don't, again, I have not really gone too far into plant decorating, but I know at least half of these are new, I would, if I had to guess. Look at that little foliage leaf. See, this is definitely new, right? Like doing assorted flowers like this. I feel like I would have seen this in a bajillion dojos if by now. You can make big flowers. This is not new? This is new, is it not? Yeah, okay, yeah, so now you can have, you can put plants in. Look at that! There you go, you can start putting little plant clusters. They do look pretty. Yes, I look forward to seeing what you make in your dojos with plants. My Zariman grass is in shambles. Sorry about your shambles. I'm very sorry about your shambles. Rebecca, the donation has... Oh my god! The Quest to Conquer Cancer donations? I'm not even reading them because I don't have the things and stuff for it. If we reach 100,000 on this stream, you guys have 6 minutes. 6 minutes! That's all. 6 whole minutes. And someone on the community team will have to tell me about how far we are if we get it. Because honestly, if we get it, that means that the Zephyr skin goes live, which is a little crazy to imagine. Well, we'll see, chat. I don't know. Megan hasn't messaged me, so there's no point of checking Slack. Reb, I heard Rue is really good at reading out. I actually know that Rue... Listen, we will never... Rue is the best, so we won't go anywhere. With we're at 99,000. We are probably about 5 minutes away from the update. Any millionaires in the chat? No, but if there was a CEO in chat, he could get us to this goal. But unfortunately, he's busy doing CEO things. So, where is he? Hey, Reb, 2 things. I feel that Corvex is the most Polish warframe, and then can we have Corvex Prime next? Whatever you say. Red text! Okay, that means that the Vallis Undermind is dropping. What is there to... what is there to say about the Vallis Undermind? Do we need closing remarks, closing statements after we've been streaming for 1 hour and 4 minutes? I feel like we need a succinct summary that provides everyone with the things to look out for and the things to do. So I guess like if you're a new Warframe player play the teacher quest and just enjoy the story, and then you can find yourself exploring the world of Warframe. You're going to see relit asteroids. You're going to see a lot on your path. If you're more on the... At this point, I would say the New War is like mid to late game, just because it was a 2021 drop. It's been 4 years, and that is crazy, but at this point, once you finish the New War, which should be your target to get to, there's really a lot to do after it now. There's the Vallis Undermind after the New War, Jade Shadows, Angels of the Zeramin, Veilbreaker. There's a ton. What comes with the Nokko bundle? The Nokko bundle comes with all his cosmetics and the arc gun, so you can look forward to that. And 2021 was 4 years ago. Am I bad at math? That's 4. The Hex, there's really quite a lot to do. I only had one child in 2021. Oh my god. I would say you should be looking forward to where to get the Nokko Prex card. Where is that? Tell your friends. Tell your friends about the free Oberon on login. There's an Oberon rework. There's damage attenuation changes. There's augments. There is lots of very, very cool and fun things. 99.2 thousand now. What time is it? $770 to go. Rebecca, is there any update about Lloyd's Arcane Dissolution? I believe we added more. So let's just do one little pit stop to Lloyd before we end the stream. Oberon rework, question mark? I'm downloading one. Hey, Drunk Fossil. I'm glad that you're going to play solely for an Oberon rework. That means you haven't played in a while. So spoilers. We have a drink company in Sweden called Nokko, collab one. And actually, I would just like to say on record that the fact that it's National Mushroom Day today is a coincidence. We didn't plan that. Anyone that tells you otherwise has lied. Yes, we have new packs for the Arcane Dissolution. I think this one is new as of this update. Pretty sure. The ETA ones are here, so let's see what we get. Should we gamble? What do we get? No, 2 Kamisatos I'll take. I'll take it. There you go for whoever was asking about the Arcane Dissolution stuff. Happy Mushroom Day. It is a coincidence. This is the type of coincidence that you just don't look in the eye. You look and you accept. There was a 1 in 365 chance that we were going to launch on the same day as National Mushroom Day. Mushroom in fall is a natural companionship, and I hope that... Did we actually reach 100,000? There's no way. There's no way. Did we actually? Oh, Zephyr skins for everyone. Zephyr skins for everyone. It is a great day for Warframe and therefore the world. We have an update. We reached $100,000. Everyone gets a Zephyr skin. Everybody gets a free Oberon. Vallis Undermind free for all. All platforms. iOS, Switch, Xbox, PlayStation, PC. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. That means free Zephyr skin. Did you know that Zephyr is one of the most OP frames in the game? And now you might know it because you'll play her. She's so good. It's ridiculous. I don't even have Archon shards on her. And she OP. OP queen. We did it. And with that, we end the stream. The Vallis Undermind launches. Things to keep in mind before we go. Closing words, closing thoughts. Thank you, Warframe community. Thank you, dev team. Damage attenuation feedback will be welcome. Tell us. Play the update. Get Nokko. Play the mod quest. Finally learn how to mod in Warframe. The Digital Extremes team is all over the world. Many of us are here in London, Ontario, Canada, but many of us are elsewhere. Every part of this update was brought to you by someone that does something important for the team, including our friends at Sumo, who helped with a lot of this update. So thank you to the developers that are here for Warframe and making it as fun as possible for our community, who we would not be here without. Enjoy the update. Looking forward to seeing you online. Goodbye, everyone.